crawl, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. You guys are the Gold Squad. I am part of the Gold Squad as well because we look for gold in every aspect of our lives. Now, we've got another daily market update today. Some very important stuff. I'm going to show you a banking document that literally lists 6 different cryptocurrencies. And one is a hidden gem. It's like 90 cents and the market cap is small. Also, we're going to cover India's banking ban thing, crypto ban. We've got some XRP news, Cardano, Polysign I'm going to look at a little bit. And yes, we've got some Flare stuff at the end, but let's get into it. Before we do, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment Gold Squad below, and let's hop into it right here. We have got Bitcoin. We've been crawling back up, folks. The whole market is up 6.31%. We're back above 1.6 trillion. Bitcoin dominance 42.7. Okay. Bitcoin 37,000. So let's get up to that 40K. Let's get up to that 40K and just shatter it. So now we're looking at 2 key levels right here, 40K and 3,000. Can we please break 40,000 over here and break 3,000? My prediction, if you want my thoughts, is that Ethereum is going to re-break 3,000 before Bitcoin breaks 40,000. Now, look at this. XRP, I believe, is the top gainer today. No, it isn't. But it is in the double digits, 14.30% up. Also got the Graph, which is still killing it. SushiSwap, Solana, and Zinfin. Zinfin Network is right there. And the only reason it's showing here is because it's in the top 100 now, which is really good. Now, what else do we got here? Let's scroll down. Let's check out Hedera Hashgraph, and then we'll get into the news. We've got 12-cent CRO. CRO has been dead. It has been dead. I was extremely wrong when I thought CRO was going to go crazy when they had their chain, the crypto.com chain launch and the NFT platform. Hbar's at 22 cents. I mean, still a good buy. Let's check Quant out for a second. We've got $43 Quant. It's back in stablecoin position. Now, let's check out Lunar Crush. These are like the social charts. So what's being talked about? Hanzo Inu. What is all of this Inu stuff, man? I mean, in my opinion, the meme coin and the shitcoin bubble has popped. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I think it's popped. Telcoin right there. We've got PancakeSwap, Ethereum, and Hbar is actually number 6, which is good. Here is the document, folks. This is from the European Central Bank. It's on their website, the official website. It's called The Use of DLT in Post-Trade Processes. And look at this. Watch this. If we search through here, there are 6 cryptos that it lists. Number 1, Cosmos. Number 2, Polkadot, which I found very interesting. Number 3 is Interledger Protocol, which we know this is Ripple. This is ISO 200.2.2, as you can see right here. ISO 200.2.2. And we've got Fusion. This is the hidden gem. Take a look at Fusion, folks. Let's just give it one quick look. Fusion is at 85 cents. That logo looks like the Xbox logo. That's all I can say. Chainlink, and we've got the big grandmother overledger Quant right there. Now, here is some crazy news about Moscow. SWIFT could get embroiled in sanctions spiral against Russia right here. So basically, a couple months ago, we saw that Russia was preparing to get removed from SWIFT. And we know that Ripple could easily replace SWIFT, easily. And now basically, they are, he told Sputnik, which is the news place, that the anti-Russian sanctions introduced by Western states are just a tool used to create barriers in order to protect their own producers. There are currently no signs of any plans to disconnect Russia from SWIFT, but Russia is preparing in the case of such scenario. And basically this is so obvious, because watch this. Right here, it says the basis of an alternative to SWIFT exists. Yes, it does, and it's called Ripple. Ripple could easily replace SWIFT. And what if, I've never seen any connections between Russia and Ripple, so who knows, but I mean, there you go. There you go. Threats are coming from the US with regard to the SWIFT payment system. So look at this. Everything is setting the stage, folks. Here we've got India. The crypto ban was actually just BS, of course, and it was just FUD. They say that the crypto banking ban is no longer valid. It's no longer valid. In fact, 1 year ago, the Supreme Court ruled it out. And the Reserve Bank of India is telling all these banks now, don't be quoting that because it's ruled out. It's not even valid. So whenever these articles come out about bans, just ignore them. It's complete FUD. Here we've got the XRP lawsuit. I wanted to remind you, if you didn't know, basically the judge denied the motion to compel production of Ripple's lawyer opinion letters, which is good. Basically every decision the judge has made so far has benefited Ripple. So to me that looks like the favor, or like the outcome is in Ripple's favor. I don't know. We will see what happens. They still could lose, they still could win. Cardano Charles Hoskinson says that central banks will vanish and crypto will replace them. And here's a quote from his video. You can't go back. You can't change that. You can't put that genie back in the bottle. Central banks will fade away. It's just going to happen. Your conventional legacy banks are going to fade away. The payment rails that are so nepotistic and corrupt and slow. Now, I don't know what this nepotistic word means, but damn. So he thinks central banks will fade away. Honestly, what if they just make it look like DeFi and crypto is undermining the banking system until crypto just becomes the centralized system? Does that make sense? What if they're doing all this just to cause problems and realize that, like, I'm sorry to say it, but this is the truth right here. I'm about to drop a truth bomb. A decentralized world doesn't even work. It doesn't work. And you know why? Because not everybody even wants to live in a decentralized world, right? Not everyone wants to be responsible for being their own bank. Not everybody wants to do that. And not everybody can even handle that. They don't care if the government just has control over them and tells them everything to do, and the bank has their money. They don't care. They want to have a normal ass life. So it actually doesn't even work to unless it's like, I mean, it does work, but it doesn't at the same time. Here's a crazy clip from Notorious XRP on Twitter. Watch this. This is Chris Larsen of Ripple. Watch what he says. I love this. This is a 2-minute clip. We're going to watch it. Watch this.
So please, tell us about why XRP is important.
Yeah, well, I think, for one, when we looked at Bitcoin, we thought, could we do something maybe that improved upon it? And one of the big things was the energy consumption. We're here in an area that is suffering from some pretty horrendous, consequences of climate change. And, the industry as a whole right now is it's belching out enormous amounts of CO2. That's not a good thing. And I have a hard time seeing how the young generation is going to put up with that, right? I think this next generation is going to be, militant about climate change. I think that's good. And so I think the industry as a whole has got to find different ways of doing that, whether that's green energy, different ways of doing confirmation of transactions. That's what we try to do with the XRP ledger. It doesn't use meaningful amounts of electricity. But the other big thing is, I think after looking at it, we quickly realized that the world is not going to be dominated by a single blockchain. It's just impossible that everybody is going to organize inside a distributed ledger and they're going to be trading just that one digital asset. I think we all kind of accepted that. Early days, it was, wow, this is incredibly exciting. It could replace everything. But I think we all kind of understand now this is going to be a great diversity of different ledgers, of different currencies, whether they be fiat, digital assets, gaming assets. There's going to be all kinds of different things. So we need something in addition to a very efficient distributed ledger, and we think XRP ledger is the most efficient out there. But also you need derivatives of this blockchain technology, and specifically interoperability protocols. So we believe in something very strongly called ILP, Interledger Protocol. And so very differently from digital assets, that's a way of wiring together all of the world's ledgers, all of the world's currencies, so that just like the internet, value can now move like data does.
So he mentioned a lot of stuff right there. That's a great clip right there. He mentioned the interledger protocol, which we know, if I bring up my graph folder right here, this is the interledger protocol, which is IOTA, Ripple, Zinfin, Algorand, Stellar, and somebody added Quant right here, which actually is needed for what Chris Larsen just said. He also brought up the fact that XRP seems like it's positioned to hit a different audience than Bitcoin. Right now, someone like my dad hates on Bitcoin. Every time I talk to my dad about Bitcoin, he hates on it. He thinks it's bullshit. It's just nothing. It's just nothingness. It's just stupid. It's slow. He thinks all of that. And also, people his age would think like I'm talking mainstream people who have never heard of Bitcoin, or the only thing they heard of is Bitcoin. They think it's for the kids. They think it's for the kids and it's ran by the kids and it's all unprofessional and weird, right? Ripple XRP seems like they made it with the intention of being a new Bitcoin. Like, without the high price of Bitcoin, right? Even though some of us think it can get there. It seems like they just made a better Bitcoin that's supposed to do every single thing, except it's like centralized and working with banks and stuff that Bitcoin was supposed to push away. So that makes sense to me. But you notice how he kept saying, like, we looked at Bitcoin and then we did this. We looked at Bitcoin's energy consumption, we fixed it. We looked at Bitcoin's speed, we fixed it. We looked at this, we fixed it. BNY Mellon has launched crypto custody services. BNY Mellon is the oldest bank, America's oldest banking organization. They've just launched some crypto custody services. Now, a lot of people thought that PolySign, or think that PolySign, which is David Schwartz's little secret project, we keep seeing it pop up, but this is David Schwartz. He's right there. He hasn't spoken on what this is, what PolySign is. Is it a coin? We don't know. Some people thought it was custody because of this right here. Custody, I guess it is. PolySign developed our own institutional grade custody solution. But BNY Mellon, I've heard stuff with David Schwartz connected to BNY Mellon, and now they launch a custody service that's not PolySign. Very interesting. Here we've got the creator of Dogecoin. Can you all make a promise? One day, gasp, you may sell. You may make money or not, who knows? Selling is kind of like breaking up with someone. You must rationalize it, and the easiest way to vilify to justice. The easiest way is to vilify to justice. Okay, watch this. To me, success is not defined by Doge getting to $1. You know what Doge getting to $1 means? Whoever bought at $1 will want it to get to $10. That isn't success. Success is about people doing good in this community, growing, learning, and being good. Exactly. And now you've got idiot Elon Musk, idiot in terms of cryptocurrency, trying to make all these little brainwashed sheeps make it want to go to $1 and $10 and all this stuff. Here we've got Ireland's central bank saying that cryptocurrencies are a great concern. I just like to throw these headlines in here to show you that this is almost coming out every day. Almost every day there's a bank paired with crypto news headline. That's what I'm trying to do with these. That's why I put this in here. Almost every day I go on my little news thing and I see bank and crypto in the same sentence, folks. Here we've also got from King Doggo XRP, Flare is not live yet and it's listed on 50 exchanges. Here's all the exchanges. Now, I think that these are just the ones that accepted the airdrop. That doesn't mean they're going to list them, but maybe. Who knows? I am excited for Flare. It's coming out in June. We already know that. Now, that is all we've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Standard day in the market. We're climbing back up. I'm loving the green across the board. But I appreciate you watching. Make sure you drop a follow on Twitter right there, Instagram, all the links in the description. And goodbye.
Crawl, still can't stop it. Squeeze.